Check it out. Your cousin put a skirt on the cat. Your nephew donated all his money to the UFO club. Plus, your first wife was a hot stealer who doesn't have a weird hobby. Lars is a good kid. Tie him up already. Look, others might be buff, but they sighed in relief. At least he didn't bring Bianca to church. Today's gathering, Bianca is undoubtedly the star, and Marco's heart is quietly shattered. Bianca, great to see you. Rollers, wish you well. At this moment, the brother can effortlessly push the wheelchair, and the enthusiastic neighbors are also bringing flowers. Months later, the sister-in-law's big belly is shining, and Bianca has been pampered like crazy. Today, Lars plans to take her on a secret trip. The brother secretly wonders where they're headed. Bianca keeps asking about his past, so he'll take her to their childhood hangouts. The very last thing that I saw was so incredibly wide, it's practically a stage. Subtitles, more and more filled with your love and the feeling of being loved. He truly prefers this alone time. After some relaxation, it's time for the hospital's routine check. The doctor, citing Bianca's need for rest, pulls Lars aside to inform him that her condition is complex. After digging for more info, Lars shares that his parents passed away when he was little, but he doesn't feel sorry for himself. He hopes for a normal life, and the doctor instantly recognizes it as his own tale. Next visit, the doctor arrives in casual attire with snacks to chat. In the relaxed atmosphere, they chat, and Lars feels much more at ease. He says if you refuse a hug, it could hurt others' feelings, but when it comes to hugging, it hurts. It feels like he's been set on fire. But when he's with Bianca, he doesn't feel this way. That's why he always layers up. It'll make things a bit better, no big deal. Pain is something I can handle. As the doctor reaches for his throat, he instinctively holds his breath. Although the treatments seem ineffective, he musters up the courage to take Bianca to the colleague party. This must be Bianca at welcome. The colleagues' husbands warmly greet her, but some folks look a little too dead inside. Their eyes are filled with hostility and suspicion. What are you afraid of, Lars? Do you like that stinky woman? Ah, Marco, have you been hanging out with her? Yeah, but I thought she was a girl. I've heard that you two are getting married. This poor guy, seeing others laughing and chatting with Marco, Lars felt a bit uneasy and snapped back to reality. Female colleagues discuss Bianca's hair. Lars says length doesn't matter as long as she likes it. Excusing himself to refill drinks, he takes a deep breath, like doing yoga, trying to pretend he's at ease while weaving through the crowd. Some male colleagues also express envy, claiming Bianca is the perfect dream woman. She smiled silently and returned to Bianca's side, gracefully shedding her gloves like a ballerina. She shuts her eyes tight, trying her best to blend into this big family, swaying along with the music, and in the days that follow. She reads to Bianca, takes her to her parents' grave, continues her therapy with the doctor, but as she sees her sister-in-law's belly growing day by day, she becomes more anxious. Her mother died in childbirth with her, her father fell into despair after, and her brother ran away from home as a kid. Her arrival tore the family apart. The doctor kindly reassured her that medical advancements have reduced childbirth risks. She sinks deeper into imagined tragedies, overwhelmed, and bends over, tucking her head between legs to calm. Meanwhile, more and more neighbors start to genuinely embrace Bianca's presence every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. She is invited to model at the clothing store, volunteering at the hospital every Thursday afternoon, reading stories to the kids in her spare time. Subtitles. People will even take her to have her hair done, even though she herself hasn't felt any more at ease. But she's thankful for her arrival, realizing how kind everyone is. It'd be great if it could all just stay this way. Meanwhile, her brother and sister-in-law are secretly hoping for her to return to normal and say goodbye to Bianca, with guilt weighing ever more on the brother. In her youth, she fled this suffocating home without care for her brother's feelings. After getting married, she happily moves back like a jester, leaving Lars to live in the garage like a door dog. She really wishes her brother would get better soon, as she has been blaming herself all along. Oblivious, Lars continues working, but Marco, who once had a crush on her, no longer approaches her. Frustrated, She just wants to go back and have a chat with Bianca. Bianca's all dressed up. Neighbors take her to a party. Her sister-in-law says the iceberg tells all. Did you not know this? But there are some things I don't even know. Because I spent some time with her, Lars and Bianca get into a loud argument upstairs, and everyone has never seen Lars so worked up before. They never fought before. I don't like his tone. Bianca still gets in the car, and the neighbor lady is really upset, stating that Bianca has her own life and can't just take orders from you. You work all day. Does she just have to wait for you to come home? She's doing way more than the average person. You should be grateful, honey. What about me? Big baby. He's like my husband. He should be coming home at 12. She's hurt deeply by his words and silently runs off to chop wood. The brother rushes out worried, finally willing to voice his thoughts. People always do as they please, disregarding her feelings. The worried brother rushes out, ready to share his thoughts. People always act selflessly, ignoring her feelings. Enjoy the video and subscribe.